Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm trying to put out a Coachella look because it seems like such a fun look to put together. I do have a few ideas in mind, so I have no particular look. So we're just going to wing it as we go, which we always do anyways. So bear with me. My voice sounds weird. It's because I'm still sick, but I am getting better. If you'd like to see how I'm going to put a Coachella look together, please keep watching. To start off, I need to prime my face. So I'm going to use this Physicians Formula Rosé All Day Oil-Free Serum with my E.L.F Booster Drops. What I love about this serum is that it has like a dewy look to it. So like almost like a pink tint to it for the entire face, so it gives you a nice glow. And I'm gonna put a little bit of this drop on top of it. I don't know if you guys can tell, like let me just do a little bit right here. Do you see how it has like a pink tint to it? So pretty. Now we're gonna go ahead and color correct with this LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Orange. I'm going to go ahead with foundation. I'm going to use my Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation in 9, which is tan. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my Tarte Shape Tape and Tan Sand and Conceal. I'm running out of this and I really need to go and get some. That is one of my favorite concealers. I like it so much. It really does do a good job with coverage. So I'm going to go ahead and bake my face before it starts creasing like crazy. And I'm going to go in with my Huda Beauty baking powder in Blondie. Right after you conceal, it does get a little creased because of all the movements and everything. So you have to make sure that that's clear first before you start putting the powder on, because otherwise you're putting it in like right on top of the creasing. So if that makes sense. So make sure everything is good. Then you can take your wet beauty sponge, and I like the little one. And I go right in. And another place I like to put my powder is right here, my laugh lines, because they definitely crease. I do that just so I can get into the crease and make it flat first, and then I apply that. So I'm not going to bake that for a very long time because I actually want to do some stuff around here. So I'm going to go ahead and conceal up there as well, just so I can get it ready and prepped to go, so that when I take this off, it is also good to go. You don't have to bake like this if you don't want to. You can just add the powder right on top if you're good with that. Some people like to bake, some people don't, so it's totally up to you. I feel like baking does help a little bit to keep everything in place, but it is whatever works for you. So far all we have done is just like the basics, you know, just my basic. I do this for almost every video, or every video. I'm not worried about it being perfect. I just need it to cover up. So my lid is also somewhere where I do get creasing. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe my baking away. Before I contour or blush or anything, I'm going to do my eyes. So now it's the time to have some fun. I'm going to go ahead and now do eyeshadow. And I was thinking of doing something coming across my eyes instead of just on the lids. So we're gonna work with that. The color I was originally thinking was purple. I do love the color purple. But I also want to add some pink to it. I think that would be a nice little look. So I have my Huda Beauty Nude palette. It has the purples, it has the pinks, it has the shimmers, so I do really like that. So I'm thinking of starting off with the pink since that's the lighter color and just adding in the purple a little bit. So I'm going to use a big fluffy brush like this because I do have to cover a lot of surface. So I'm going to actually go ahead and use the color Tickle right here. It's one of my favorite colors in this palette. I feel like I use that color for almost all of my looks, and I'm just going to add that to my face, my lids as well as the rest of my face. So let's go with the lids first. It is very light, but it's so pretty. And a little bit on the center as well. See that? Oh yeah. And with this, I'm not tapping off a lot of the excess. I'm just keeping it because I need it. I need the color to spread a little bit more. So I'm extending that out. And I'm trying to make sure I get the corners right here, so I don't miss them. So far I've just worked on the top. Now I'm going to go into the bottom a little bit. So I'm going to hold my mirror up so I can see what I'm doing. So I like how that looks so far. It's almost like I have like a mask on, which is really, really pretty. A pink mask. But we will have to make the mask a little bit prettier. So we shall do that. I do want to keep most of the color where my lids and everything is. I'm going to let this get a little bit lighter and kind of fade off and nothing too harsh. Which is perfect because I'm going to be adding stuff here, which is going to make that area darker. Now I'm going to go into the color Tease right here, and I'm going to add that onto my crease just to deepen that color up a little bit more. Now we're getting like a little shade of like a purpley look. So I'm just trying to define that crease just a little bit more. Now to deepen up that purple just a little bit more, to give it more of a purple look, I'm going to go into a Lovebite right here and add that to my outer V. I'm also going to add that to my bottom lid. Now the eyes are getting a little bit more attention, but I do want to add some more like shimmer and some more like of a oomph to the eyes. So I'm going to go into the color Kinky right here, and it's like a creamy color, creamy like coppery color. So I'm going to add that onto the center of my lid. So that's literally just on the center, and I'm moving it towards the end a little bit, but not touching the inner third of my lid. Now we have the inner part of the lid that needs some attention. I'm going to go into the color Daydream, which is this color right here, and I'm going to put that on the inner third. It has a touch of purple in it as well, like a lavendery look, so that will be really, really nice. I'm just going to go right back in with my fingers and go ahead and apply that. That looks so pretty. And I'm lightly brushing over where the other color stops, just so that it can blend in nicely. So I am actually going to go into that pink color again, which is Tickle, and I'm going to actually bring that up a little bit more just so I can cover that area as well. So this is going back into Tickle, and I'm just going to get that area right there as well, because I don't want the skin color to show through. I want it all to have that pink moment, you know? So that way there's more attention onto the actual lid. Now I'm going to go back into that purple again, which is Lovebite right here, and I'm going to define my outer V just a little bit more, since I did add some more pink on top, just to go, hey, this is where it stops. I'm just going to take a flat brush like this, and I'm going to go into the color Daydream again, which was that purpley shimmery color, and I'm going to take it onto this brush and brush it over my brow bone. And the reason I'm using a brush is because I don't want that color to be as heavy as I did on my lids. I want it to kind of just be like a nice little glow. I'm going to go ahead and do my blush and my contour right now. I'm going to go into my E.L.F contour palette and I'm going to use the darkest color that they have. So I'm actually going to brush it on top of the eyeshadow I have over there because I want it to look like all the colors are kind of like merging together and that it's not separate. So I will definitely do my cheekbone and then I'm going to bring it up like I always do. So I also need some color for my nose to contour, so I'm going to go into the second darkest color right here and put that on my nose. Now for my blush, one of my favorite palettes, which is the Tarte Pro Glow and blush palette, and it has such amazingly beautiful colors inside. I'm going to actually take their lightest color, which is this one right here. I've been using that a lot actually. I'm going to use that first and put some of like a flush onto my face, but if I needed to go deeper I can do that. So let me go in with that first. So it kind of like blends in everything because it has a beautiful glow. For highlighter, I'm actually going to go into this Makeup Revolution highlight in Peach Light. As you can tell, this area really didn't need much highlight because of the blush, but you know, why not add some more? Now I'm going to go ahead and get my brows in place, and I'm going to use this Mia Adora brow pencil in On Point. Now I did do a video on this. If you haven't seen it, I will leave a link to it up here and go see it. I'm just going to go ahead and brush out my brows first. I mean, it's already dark, but I want to keep it nice and deep and do like a very defined brow. Yeah, see, darkening up your brows definitely gets them ready for life, I feel like. It just defines your face so much more. Before I go ahead and finish up with my eyes, I do want to add a little hint of purple to it. So I am going to go into my Morphe 35B palette. It's one of my favorite palettes in Morphe because it has so many beautiful colors. I think they discontinued this, but if you get the James Charles palette, you pretty much get a lot of these colors and more. So that's how that looks. So many choices for purple, but I think I'm going to actually go ahead and use this purple right here because I feel like that will give me the best color. Pray that I don't screw up, guys, because I do like what I have on right now and I don't know why I'm touching it, why I'm messing it up, but I do want to add a little tiny hint of purple to it. So I'm just going to use a fluffy brush and just kind of run it over to that end right there, and I'm taking that back and kind of swirling it in to the pink that I have going on, and I'm also going to bring it down just a little bit more on the purple side. Okay, so I did add a little bit more of the purple to the pink. It does have more of like a galaxy look to it, which I am totally digging. I just have to make sure that the areas are not patchy because that can really ruin a look. So the best way to bring so much pop to your face, and it's definitely a trend for Coachella looks, is to add white eyeliner to your face. I do have a white eyeliner by NYX. So for this, I'm gonna need a lot of concentration because I don't want to mess up what I already have. I can't find my thin eyeliner brush that I have from Anastasia. It's like the perfect brush for this, just to make sure everything is nice and clean, but I can't find it because this place is a mess. We're just going to have to use the brush of this because I think that's the thinnest brush I will get, and we just have to just commit and just go for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and give myself a wing liner look. I'm definitely getting it all on my lashes because I'm getting it closest to my lash line as I can. With a white liner, you really can't screw up too much because can definitely see where you screwed up. I know it doesn't look too pretty right now because it's on my lashes as well, but once I get that squared away, it will look amazing, guys, trust me. Sorry guys, my battery died, but I did manage to get as much of the liner on as possible. I know it looks crazy right now because of my lashes, but yeah, I think I just need to purchase a new one because I did have this for a while, but I haven't used it, and I think it dried up or something, so it's not giving me enough. I just need to warm it up, maybe, I don't know. I did manage to get a line with it, which is kind of annoying that it's not giving me enough, but I'm glad I went with my eyeliner first. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my lashes. So I'm just going to curl my lashes and add some mascara. I'm going to use my Ardell lashes in, I think it's double wispy. I had worn it before, but they're really, really, really pretty. They're like this. So once I put it on, you will see how pretty they are. And so I'm gonna do that and I will be right back. Hey guys, so I got my lashes in. I think they're so pretty, and I did get to fix the white on my lashes, so hopefully it doesn't look too messed up. I do like the white against the pink and everything, so it was a little difficult to work with because I think the liner is a little bit more on the drier side. So I am gonna go ahead and do my bottom lashes, but first I'm gonna line my bottom liner with this Ruby Kisses white liner pencil. Now I'm just going to go into my bottom lashes with this CoverGirl Flourish by Lash Blast mascara. I do have some embellishments that I wanted to put on my face, and these are just gem stickers you can get from like Michael's or something, and I'm just going to put them on my face and see how that looks. Before we go any further, I do want to add my lipstick. So I'm actually going to add two. So the first one, I'm going to do this Burt's Bees lipstick in Suede. I do like this color a lot, but on top of that, I'm going to add this Revlon Ultra Hydrating Matte Lip in Death Valley. So I do want to add a little bit more to my eyes. I do like it as it is. I don't want to screw it up, but I want to take my Huda Beauty Melted Shadow and I want to use the color Bubblegum, which is the shimmery side, to add a line on my lid that will look really nice. So I'm going to put a little bit of that onto my lip like a lip ring. Okay, so another thing I did not get to add from my Halloween look were gold leafing, and I believe this is actually safe for skin, but if you are going to do gold leafing, just make sure that it is. You don't want to have any crazy bits going on your face, you know? So I want to actually add them like freckles. So if you're going to do anything with gold leafing, you definitely have to be careful because they are very, very fragile things, so you kind of have to tear them into pieces. I got mine in like little pieces, so that's what the leafing looks like, but you can tear them into little pieces and just place them wherever you want to. I think the surface just has to be a little wet, but I do want to put like freckles, so I feel like if I just take them with my hands, like the little piecier ones, I can probably make little bits of freckles going. And they literally piece off, if you can see. And I wonder if I can put that directly onto my face and it'll stick. Oh, yep, it is sticking. See that? So pretty. And I'm basically just going to lay them onto, oh, that's a big piece, onto my skin like that. So I'm just going to take my curling wand right here and just add a little bit of a wave to my hair. So I added a little bit of texture to my hair, just so it's not straight. So I added my flower crown. I think I am ready for Coachella that I am not going to. This is my final look for Coachella. So this is the first time I'm actually doing a look for Coachella, and I really like it. I got this flower crown from Forever 21. I hope you guys liked the whole look as it came out. It was really, I was winging it. I had no idea what I wanted to do. I know I wanted to use white eyeliner, but it was a bit of a flop because it wasn't the best one. But if you do get a good one, a newer one, then it will work perfectly. I could have put it more all over the place. This stuff right here and this, I wanted to use it for my Halloween look, but I already had so much going on for my Halloween look, so I didn't need it. So I'm glad I was able to use it now. I really like how this turned out. It is so pretty. I love how my eyes turned out. I really wanted a look that went all the way through, so this is so nice. It turned out better than I expected. At first I thought the freckles might seem like it's too much, but it does have a nice little flow to it, so I really like it. I hope you guys like it too. If you are going to Coachella, I hope you guys have fun. I think 1 week is already done. I think they have one more this weekend. So if you are going, have fun, be safe. Maybe you can try this look out and you might like it. So if you do try this look out, let me know, send me some pictures. You can always tag me on Instagram. If you do like this look in general, please give my video a big thumbs up. And also leave me a comment letting me know if you are going to Coachella or if you like a whole Coachella look. I really personally do like it. I love makeup looks that are fun to put together, that test the limits and you think outside the box. So this was a lot of fun for me to put together. I really like this look. This is one of my favorite looks so far, and I hope you guys like it too. And also please subscribe to my channel and click that little bell icon so you get notified every time I upload. I thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Bye!